The back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Handoff to the back. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Hey, it's 1st and goal, wide open. Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The Miami offense back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the grab. It's Horton. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. And bulldozing his way through. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they pick up the first on the ground. And the defense bows up and stuffs him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. This try is no good. And the game's still tied here in the first quarter.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Second down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
With the score tied at 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's 3rd down for the offense. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Miami.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Porton. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short pass, finds the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught on the outside. It's Joseph.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he finds his target. He has the first. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down play coming up.
Here we go.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
And the Canes are in the red zone. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Auburn.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tailback with another carry. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They a field goal. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. On the return, it's Joseph. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He's brought down out at the 46.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? The Canes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And here comes the up-tempo offense. Handoff to the single back. Fights through the tackler. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. Field goal try, no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We get the second half started with the running play. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And now the handoff. Running through the tackle.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And now from the pistol formation. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Mark down at the 48-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Snags the quick throw. Finds room at the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Next up, 6. Brings up 2nd down.
Got it.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Green 25.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Touchdown for the U. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Auburn offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker towards fourth down now.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And they've got the returner corralled.
And the 49. And your Miami Hurricanes will take over. First and 10.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Breaking tackles. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Ready, fight.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 3rd and 7. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Pickup of 5. Second down.
Ready,
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Cobra.
Takes the handoff again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Okay, ready?
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2.
Easy.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Go.
Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Miami 21, Auburn 7.
Ready up.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal.
29 Philly.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, I'm surprised here, but it worked out. 4th down and goal, quarterback sneak. The offensive line got low, got a good push to give him just enough room to get into the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Get set, get set.
Back to throw again. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Unleashes the stiff arm. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
On the run, it's Johnson.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Touchdown, Canes. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
First and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes, down big. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Second down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Thompson. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's reeled in. It's Burton. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but is just short of the first down.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This is the 6th play on the drive. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for him. Grab down the middle. It's Burton. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Auburn now operating in the red zone.
3-25.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Burton. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.